Good evening, and getting ready for the open team. Going in, getting prepared. Got the imp with me. Imp's getting ready for to play the game. It's gonna be a sweet, sweet, sweet night. And so, what I'm gonna explain here with the principles of Elder Scrolls of what you want to do, you want to go over into the elderscrolls.com, and then by going into TES, what you do is scroll down and you'll see a little bit of information, and you want to scroll down to where it says the one-time fee of $19.99. That helps pay a lot of things and goes and turns around over into the monthly monthly fee. Once you get the one time fee out of the way, with right over here, as you see, I'm gonna kind of zoom in where it says the one time fee, kind of circling here with the mouse pointer. Um, that's an important thing of getting you set up in the system. Even if you don't have a console, paying the fee, that will vouch for a lot of things. If you haven't gotten the one-time fee paid, get it done right now so you won't get into trouble. That's the basic thing. I want to talk a little bit about the monthly fee in a little bit. For right now, it's very important for those of you that have not paid the one-time fee. It's time to pay the one-time fee. It's Friday night, and it's going to be a fun night with Legends. I'm hoping you spend it here with me. It's going to be super, 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 super sweet. All right, I'll be right back. I just got back and talking about the principles of going into Elder Scrolls by paying a one-time fee and then going into paying the uh, the the monthly fee, which is right in here where this will help you guys understand a little bit more. It's about $14.99. It's going to be a little different over in Europe and a couple of different places. Over in the United States, it's $14.99. Varies from country to country. This is pretty cool. So once you get your one-time fee paid, then you can start looking and paying the the monthly fee over in TES and going over. It's $14.99, and this is what it looks like. I'm gonna go off the screen and getting prepared here to play Sweet Legends game. It's gonna be sweet. Okay, having some technical difficulties with the game, game with the legends, but that's okay. Griffin's gonna go through. It's a Griffins versus Orgogs tonight. And it's right now. There's a rain delay in the game, so just pay attention. We need some wieners, some wieners. We want to win. So, um, get TES back on. As we prepare to win the game, as we always do. We want to win the game. Alfie are enjoying the night. I'm gonna go off the screen and have you enjoy some music. It's pretty sweet. I'm glad you stayed here and spending the night with me. This is really important. The problem that's being seen in Google Play. It's not Legends. It's not a Legends problem. What is the issue? Kind of backtrack on the actual issue. The update 40 that's taken into effect should take care of all of these problems that are happening in Elder Scrolls. Really should, because I do believe that those problems are being worked out. Right over here in Google Play, there's an actual loading bar problem that's been happening in the last about 2 months. I want to say. Um, as you seen, like earlier, I pressed the cancel button on the Legends button. Also, UESP Wiki is also having the same issue, along with a um, couple other ones. Um, let's see here. Hmm. So Legends, the play button is there. UESP Wiki is having the loading bar issue as well. Mm. These are the ones that are showing up. I guarantee that there's more issues that can think that we can think of. So I'm just going to. Well, that's cute. The Elder Scrolls castles. Have you seen this? This is new. Whoa. Like this. I want to get in here. Oh, yeah. But it's teen. Okay, so you teens get to play. Okay, so I don't get to get in, you know. Hmm. This is great. Okay, so I am going to leave this on here. This is absolutely beautiful. This is like my Zelda. Um, I kind of checked out. Yes, I did Hero Wars. I did check out, and that was beautiful. Except, you know what happened? There were other females that were in there, so that doesn't work as amazing. It's hard. I know. It's very very difficult. Very very difficult. If you get in here, you know. No. is this is great. Very good. Very good. This is a rated teen. This is for teens. I'm super excited. You know, I get together with some teens. I'm gonna watch, but I'm gonna want to play. So this is a series, really. Like, can't forget about Legends. Okay, so you guys are. Have you ever seen this? Have you seen the Elder Scrolls Castles? Have you seen this? This is brand new. Um. Yeah. So you remember this stuff is very important and to get involved with. If you're a teenager and you get into this program, you were so blessed for getting into the program. Think about it. If you are in a specific field, you want to stay in that field. What I'm explaining is for those of you that are teenagers, when you come of age, you come into the horrible wide world to where you have to figure out how you're going to be able to live. Right in here, and this is like a dream world. You get in here, you are set. You are absolutely set. You for those of you teenagers that are looking in here, this is like Jesus. You will be blessed to continue to working on the game. This is a continuous. This is just like Legends. I Legends is my castles. You get what I'm saying? I love playing Legends. And for a teenager going in, look at what that is. Do you see what just happened? Do you see honestly what just happened? All of Google Play went down. It's because of stupid idiots going into the system that's not supposed to. Yeah. Ruin like one bad apple ruins it for the rest. Yep. Elder Scrolls Castles. Woo, 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 woo. If you're a teenager, I'm just explaining that that is the best, the best, the best, the best, the best, the best. Mhm. So this is just like castles. Like, come on, let's get in. Let's get in the castle. Oh, sorry, idiots! You can't take this away. No, it is no joke. They sit there and they really are criminals. They sit there like they're sitting there like, oh, wait, hey, that's not working. But I actually messed that up. Oh, I hope you're getting sent to prison, little asshole. It's time for Elder Scrolls Castles. I will smack you, you little weirdo, if you are in online watching this. Just got back. I'm not even kidding. These types of people, they're trying to destroy the world. I'm not even joking. I'm completely not even joking. They were trying to destroy every little thing that is known. Just wait. I'm not watching no more. But when they do come around, and when I find out like off of one, Like they say, I don't think so. Well, they're just gonna get smacked either by me or by somebody else. It's there's violence coming in, so just to warn you guys. I got something. I got something here for you guys, that are watching and truly who do care. Um, going in here. This will mess with those criminals. Alrighty, this is writing. It doesn't look like it, but this is very important. This is what actually came in, and this will screw up those criminals that deserve to get screwed up. This is gonna mess with their minds beyond belief. Just letting you guys know that those little bastards deserve to they deserve to get hurt because they're ruining electronics that they save our lives. I'm gonna keep this on here. This is where you guys are gonna get saved. Just got back in here, and I'm very upset. I'm upset because the web is being messed with in a bad way. I'm just explaining, like, that's this links us up to the entire web. It's it's an actual disgrace that Google Play is actually getting messed with. Our actual devices are actually getting screwed with when when unauthorized users come in to the web. I don't even know how to make it more clear that the system is being messed with. You have to pay for a device. You have to pay for something in some form. Some things you can do for free, but certain things you can't. And when the system is messed with, and when the bugs are in the web, it's like fleas or flies flying around in a place that shouldn't be. Over in the local area that I am has never had fleas before, and all of a sudden we have fleas. It's absolutely disgusting, and I'm just explaining how this link right here is really needed. If you don't understand how important the web actually is, then you're in the wrong place, and you shouldn't be on the web. You shouldn't be on Wi-Fi, or you should not be on a landline. You should just leave a device. You should never touch a device again. That's explaining I'm explaining that right now because the system has been screwed with so much that we can't even get in to our old accounts in which worked before. I'm not exactly for sure why these things are happening, and I'm being very sturgeon about this. I'm being very serious because Google. You might not. Some people might not think that Google Play is an important part of the web, but Google Play really is an important part of the web because it's a connection into the web. The people from before that had worked on Legends worked endlessly to get Legends in. I'm not exactly for sure of why Legends Asia only only got produced for a total of about a year. I'm not for sure why over in Asia it's not available anymore. It only went from, I think it was about 2020 to 2021. I'm being very serious right now because Google Play, all of Google Play shut down. I'm not even playing. This is not a game. I have to be strict, and I have to be honest about what's going on. If I have to go off air and I have to actually explain to over 100 people who don't understand, I will explain very simply and very clearly, very quickly. It's not even funny. There's a reason why we need jobs, why we need the authorities such as the police, the ambulance drivers, the veterinarians, people working jobs such as a fast food restaurant, a middle of the road restaurant, a high end restaurant, gas stations. We need all of the electronics to work in the places such as like gas stations to where we can get fuel. We need the grocery stores to be working, such as the electronics, so we can eat, so we can have food. We need sites like right here in which see so we can survive. Now there's a couple that I can sense that have come in and that are probably like, I kind of probably screwed with that. I better not be on there. The reason why these things have been getting screwed up is because users new users are coming in that screwed up old accounts, and they're new users, but they're not new users to using the system. They're actually screwing up the system, and they have to leave the system. They can't be on the system. Kind of sucks for those that cannot get on the system anymore. They're actually getting locked out. You're gonna wonder why a person who knows that the system that their individual device was getting messed with, they're going to forbid those users from even getting onto the web. And there's a thing called hacking. There, people that hack into a computer. There's reasons why the authorities can go into the devices. The authorities can shut off the devices just like that. There's reasons why programs like this exist. It's for the betterment of society. And I'm hoping that you guys pay the one-time fee and the monthly fee because that's very important. That helps our electronics work. If you don't have a Steam console, that's okay. What I'm explaining is you want to make sure that you pay the website and you pay the monthly fee, even if you don't have a console. If you have an Android personal computer or an Apple device, please pay the monthly fee because that's going to help out back up the web or what's known as the internet. I'm very upset because Google Play was shut down completely. Do you understand what I'm saying? If we don't have Google Play, we will not be able to survive. It's just not about games. It's also about actually being able to communicate what is needed. If if Google Play, if we need Google Play to send us out food where there's people who don't understand over at stores, well, we're going to have to use Google Play or we're going to have to use Amazon or whatever is necessary to where we can survive, to where we can eat. And for those that are actually messing with the system still, we are going to have to actually mess with them. I I really don't understand it. I'm getting on here. I shouldn't have to be yelling about this. I wouldn't be yelling if the system was not messed with. The individual game that was being presented was called Elder Scrolls Legends. It's the same thing as if I were in a restaurant ordering food and then the card or the check or the cash were denied. Do you see what I'm saying? Very, very, very frustrating. So those people that were messing with the web tonight, and there's got to be some checks. There's got to be some web checks. There's got to be some payments go through to where the system starts working again. Of what I just saw and what you guys had just seen by Elder Scrolls Castle being taken off, that's an indication that the system has to be rehabilitated to where it works again solidly. There is a major problem. I'm going to explain it in this form. In the local area here, the local Catholic Church does not run on Sunday. If we don't have church services to go, such as on Sunday, we won't be able to survive. What's happening is there's no priest at the local church. Hence, there's no priest at the larger part of the church. I've had to explain this kind of being a resounding gong to where these things have been a problem. When these things slide down, there's certain people who have to step up and have to perform at a level that they don't regularly perform at. If you're a business that has a stolen device, you have to shut that device off and you have to buy a new device, such as a router, to get the money to where you have to get a card reader that is acceptable that will pay back society. What I have seen in business from previous times is that Facebook is being misused by businesses in the and I'm assuming around the world that the businesses that are using Facebook are not truly paying Facebook. It's a bad thing when businesses are just using Facebook. What happens is a said business that is just using Facebook, they try to present another business. Hey, this business is coming into the area. They're new. Hey, why don't you go and see them? That's just an example. I'm not sure exactly what's going on of these things are not why our apps are not working. The apps are a blessing, and the apps they have to work. Why are some users still messing with the system? Some of those users who are those users really need to come forth to the people that they are around right now. If you are watching this program and you are one of those, you need to come forth to the people that you're near and you need to give up your device and never use the device again. It's for your own good. If you are trying to do society better, but you still are messing with society, you're going to not only get caught, but you'll be sent to some bad places. You won't be able to have a job. You won't be able to have an imaginary job. You won't be able to have a real job. You won't even be able to have a job. You won't be able to get the necessary things to live. This is what I'm explaining how important the link inside of here of what we have built. We are building it so we can survive. Without companies like this, we will not be able to survive as a society. And so, what I'm explaining is we need chatting going on. I have not seen any chatting going on in the multiple places that are available. When the little things go haywire and don't work, I have to really explain how important and how wrong it is for going into somebody's internal computer. Somehow, whoever those people are still going in to people's internal computers. They're fishing for information, or they are going in there. They're just watching. And they say, "I'm not doing anything bad," and then the person that sees them, they're like, "Why are you in somebody's personal account?" This was the problem earlier with over in High. There was multiple people that actually went into my account with High Isle. That's how Stadia was really screwed. What I'm explaining is how Stadia is. Stadia was best one of the best programs for Elder Scrolls, and that's no longer available. It's because of people going into other people's accounts. It was people going into people's accounts that they didn't think that people were watching. And when the people found out that those people were going into somebody's account, he said, "Dude, that is wrong. Why did you do that?" That's most likely what happened to Elder Scrolls Legends Asia, is it was people over in Asia going into other people's accounts that weren't supposed to, and then screwed up that program within Elder Scrolls. That's some bad news. I'm glad that I'm that smart and getting this study guide available. We will not be able to survive without this study guide. The individual console that's being used it's an outside console from Apple and Microsoft. It's one of the world's best consoles in the world, and without the console, we will not be able to survive. We will not be able to make new computers. The company can actually make new computers off of this study guide. This is how important this is, that we can actually build new computers just from this. This is absolutely beautiful. And so this needs to be paid. The That's the honest truth. And what I'm explaining, when our devices fail, we have to have a new device. We have to have a backup device. You don't you don't really need multiple devices to live. Really, honestly, only one device is necessary to where you pay everything. There's there's reasons for having multiple devices in formats such as live streaming. And live streaming, we have to have multiple devices to where the devices actually run and we're actually recording the information from the live streaming. Just as much as we need the information to be recorded when somebody transacts for something to eat or something necessary to live. I'm explaining how serious this is because part of life has been destroyed. As you some of you just coming in, you may have missed out the Elder Scrolls castles was destroyed. What I'm explaining with it's like an example of a bonbon. You might think it's like sounds stupid, but something if you all you have is a bonbon to eat, and that's all you have to eat for the day, like you or like you somebody gives you a bonbon. You're like, oh, thank you so much, thank you for that bonbon. That's good. How are you gonna get more bonbons? How are you gonna get how are you gonna get a taco? Or how are you gonna how are you gonna get milk? How are you gonna get those types of things if you screwed up so much to where you can't even pay with a card, cash, or check? I went through this yesterday. I was over here at a local store. It really upset me because the actual person that was actually messing with me doesn't understand the seriousness of what they had actually done. The, what had happened to me is I came into the store beforehand. There was nothing wrong. There was honestly nothing wrong. I was just aimlessly going into the grocery store, and the employee was telling me that the bags could not come into the grocery store. What that indicated to me was that the possibility of people thinking that it would not be okay to pay with cash, a card, or a check. This goes down to using credit cards and how the credit industry is screwed in some form. What I'm explaining with the credit industry, with credit is given, and if we don't have something and we need something, and to be able to use the credit from the scores that we have built, and those don't work, there's a lot of problems. What I'm talking about with Elder Scrolls Castles, there's reasons why there's a set amount of people, of teenagers that can go in there and actually build upon the game. There's a set number of people that can go in. The company is very strict, very strict. The company is listening right now, and they totally understand what I'm saying. The system has been screwed with for too long, and we cannot survive with these things malfunctioning. I'm just explaining with Elder Scrolls Castles wasn't even playing. It was not even in there. Elder Scrolls Castles is a small part of the larger part of the system. The entire system got screwed with. That's why I'm being so serious. The entire system was screwed with. Just here about 30 minutes ago. So it's after 9 o'clock p.m. Pacific Standard Time. I'm hoping it gets better. I hope those of you guys are going to have a good night, and please get those people that are not paying. If they don't want to pay, they're going to have to be made to be paid. They're going to have to be made to pay. That's the bottom line. The people they'll sit there and they will bitch and moan, and they won't know it's for their own good. I'm hoping you guys have a good night, and pay in those proper places that are gonna help us live. That is the serious thing. That is so scary with things like Google Play going down. That's not a good thing. That's an indication of deterioration. That is a scary thing when we see these things go down. It's the same thing as your money card that you might have. Same thing as Google Play going down. If you are having somebody mess with your information, your identity, there are so many things that have to be done when the system is actually screwed with. Hope you guys have a good night.